Alright, lads, so mid-month is almost here. Tomorrow morning is when the banner does drop, and this banner is featuring two characters from the Lost Agent arc, that being the speed version of Kugo, and also the mind version of Giriko. Bro, someone really just called... someone really called these characters Hulk and Wasp. Oh my God. So the banner is going to be dropping at 8 in the morning for me on the 16th of September, and it does last until the 27th of September. Fun fact, the second this banner does leave is the second we get the end of month banner announcement. Now, during this time, what we do know is that we are going to be getting a movie character rerun featuring the three movie characters Kusaka, Kokoto, and Rukia, and if you are interested in pulling on that banner, then maybe you might want to save your hopes for that. But besides that movie banner, we shouldn't be getting any more surprise banners in terms of Can't For Your 1000 Year Blood War. It's pretty much only that rerun banner, and then we're going to get the end of month banner. What end of month will be, we don't know yet, but it's definitely going to be an exciting banner. Now, this banner is bringing two new characters into the game, the first one being the speed Quincy killer, Kugo Ginjo. Now, Ginjo has a lot going for him, but at the same time, he doesn't. And the main reason for that is because he has a new skill in the game, Killer Effect plus 30%, 50% in co-op quests. Now, this can be a very big skill on a better character. Unfortunately for Kugo, he came with pretty much the worst killer in the game, that being Quincy killer. Very rarely are you ever going to have killer advantage against anyone, and the fact that he is mainly built around having a killer effect is kind of just ridiculous. So this character might see more use so in the future, but as of now, this extra damage that he gets by having killer, it's almost a wasted skill, unless Caleb start putting out more Quincy enemies in the game, which we're probably not going to see for a very long time. Even then, he might not even be the most optimal character for that. Now, the main thing about this character is that you are going to be using him to farm droplets, more specifically power droplets, because he does come with a power droplet drop rate plus 30%. This is kind of huge, especially when you consider the other characters that have the, droplet increase drop rate. They only have it at 17%, so it's almost been doubled with one character alone, which is kind of huge. And this almost makes it worth having droplet characters in your lobby when farming droplets, because as of right now, droplets are so easily farmed, you don't need these droplet characters. The 70% that they give has never been that needed, and you can easily farm droplets without said droplet characters. And that's why you've now seen Caleb increase from 17% to 30% with these new characters, because that extra 13% is a very big deal, and it's definitely going to make farming droplets a lot easier if you do want to bring these type of characters. And lucky for us, the first addition for this skill is on a premium character, therefore meaning if you don't pull them now, you're definitely going to get them in the future, and they're definitely going to be a good addition to your account, so you can farm droplets a lot easier. Outside of that though, outside of the gimmick of where you want to use him, he's a quite solid character, even outside the fact that he does have a Quincy killer. He does come with a 20% Berserker, 20% Bruiser, 5-second Debilitator, 40% Devastation, Frenzy +1, and Guard Break. And in terms of his strong attacks, his SA1 is a shade type attack, pushing back the enemy, and not a bad strong attack by any means. SA2 is an 800 AoE in front of him, and then his SA3 is a 1000 radius around him, aka a full screen strong attack. All in all, this makes him a pretty decent character, especially if you are a Kugo fan. However, there definitely are better characters out there, and he isn't really needed in any type of content, making him a just okay character. The other character in the banner though has a lot going for him, that being the new mind version of Giriko, coming in with an Aaroniero killer. This character has a 40% Berserker, 40% Bruiser, Devastation at 60%, 10-second Enhancer because he does come with an S2 that can boost and provide a shield. He has Frenzy +1, increased Heart Droplet drop rate by 30%, so like Kugo, he has it for Heart Droplets, and then he also comes with the same effect, Killer Effect plus 30%, 50% in co-op. Now this is a lot better on a character like this because he has a way better killer, that being Aaroniero killer. There are way more Aaroniero enemies in this game than there are Quincy enemies, so you're more likely when using this character to come across Aaroniero enemies, and therefore getting that extra 50% damage just by having killer effect, which is kind of insane, especially for a mid-month premium character like this. In addition to that, he also does come with multi-barrier +2, therefore making it so his boost is a +5 shield on himself, therefore making his shield a +5 on himself and a +3 on himself. In terms of his strong attacks, his SA1 is a lunge forward, his SA2 is a lunge forward, and then his SA3 is a full screen in front of him. It's a very good strong attack hit, and it makes him one of the better premium characters in the game, especially for a Giriko that not that many people like, is kind of cool. It's the first time we've seen this character in the game in this type of form as a playable character, and at the same time he also comes with a lot of gimmicks that make him pretty decent. Even in Arena he does come with Last Ditch, therefore making him a kind of annoying character to go against because you're going to have to defeat him twice before you get the actual kill. So Giriko is actually the best in the banner in terms of the two new characters. He has a lot going for him. The only thing he does lack is Havoc, and that's a bit unfortunate. So that means there are way better characters out there, but if you are someone that likes this character, you got yourself a good Giriko. Definitely use him on a lot of content, and not bad by any means. Looking at the featured 5 stars, besides the 2 main banner characters, we have a good selection of characters here that almost make it worth summoning to a certain extent. The first character is the Fierce Battle Aaroniero. She is a NAD character, a decent one at that. She doesn't have guard break, but her main use is to be used in guild quests as a NAD side lane. If she's there, she's going to be doing a lot of damage. She's immune to freeze, so you don't have to worry about giving her freeze immunity links, and she also works very well with someone like Thousand or Soifon that provides the boost for the team. We also have a third droplet character in the banner, that being the Machine Society Mashiro. She comes with the extra mind droplet drop rate plus 17%. She's an okay character, nothing too special. She looks fun to play around with, don't get me wrong, but most time you are using it, it's when you're farming mind droplets. In addition to that, we also have another character increasing base drop rates, that being the Christmas Momo, who is a Linksaw character, plus 5 power potions every time you have her in your team or in your co-op lobby. Now, she's an okay character to use to farm potions, but there are 2 way better options to farm potions, that being the Swimsuit Retsu and also the White Day Grimjow. They are way better options, and quite frankly, if you're only summoning for her, you're better off using a better speed character to carry, or just wait for Grimjow or Retsu to come back, because they are significantly better characters. But she does have use. The plus 5 potion is never going to not make her useful, right? We have another Christmas character, that being the Christmas Ririka. She's an okay character, nothing too special, but her main gimmick is the fact that she does come with the extra chance to inflict freeze against hot, hollowed enemies. So that makes her quite a useful character in Inheritance Trials if you don't have any other better character. Let's say you don't have a Max instead of Mine character, she isn't a bad option to use. And then we also, surprisingly, have a 5th anniversary character, that being 5th anniversary Ichigo, by far the best character in this banner. And what isn't there to say about his character? He is the best powered character in the game. He has very good strong attacks, a high berserker value. With weakening on all attacks, this character can dish out a lot of damage, and someone you eventually want to get 5-5. Whether that's on this banner or in a later one, getting him 5-5 is going to be a lot of people's goal. Retsu is a very good character to have for the Cave of Discipline at stage 25. If you can't beat that floor, she is not a bad option because she's pretty much been designed to be used there. Outside of Senkamon, you might not ever use her, but she's not a bad character by any means. She has very good strong attacks, she just does lack Havoc, and she lacks a good killer because unfortunately she did come with a human killer. And then lastly, we have the final character in the banner, that being the Desert Society Rukia. She's a pretty decent character, but the main thing about her is that she does come with the additional 5 mind pods if you do have her in your team or lobby for Inheritance Zone. So she's another Linksaw character. So overall, looking at the entire filler pool, you have a decent valued banner here. You have 3 droplet characters, 2 being the new main banner characters. You have a very good Killcast character, 2 Linksaw characters, a seasonal, a premium, and the best power character in the game. I can definitely see why people would want to summon on a banner like this, although I know a lot of people will be skipping it. But as I mentioned, it really depends on where you are in the game. There's definitely value to be had here in a banner like this. The step-up formula for this banner is like pretty much any other banner in the game. Your first and second step is going to be discounted. You have a 4.5% chance to get a featured character, which is one of the 9 cards we just talked about a minute ago. And then you have a 1.5% chance to get an unfeatured character, and this does make the overall rate 6%. And every 5th step is going to come with a featured 5-star character, all the way to step 25. I mean, you're very likely to get what you want if you do decide to do all steps, although I really wouldn't recommend that. So overall, this banner is actually pretty decent. As far as premium mid-months go, there have been significantly worse, I will say that. The 2 new characters are semi-decent, definitely have some uses, more so with Giriko. Kugo might have more use in the future if we get more Quincy enemies, but I know for a lot of people out there, especially veterans, this is going to be a very easy skip. And the reason for that, of course, is because it's premium characters. You shouldn't be wasting your orbs on premium characters, especially on a 2-character banner like this. You should be saving your orbs for the more limited banners and the better banners like End of Month banners, especially when End of Month are 3-character banners, making it so you have an overall better chance of just getting something new. However, I will say there is value to be had here, and it personally comes down to you to make that decision if you want to summon on a banner like that. I see the value in this banner, although I don't need any of the characters, because the value that is to be had here is what I already have, if that kind of makes sense. So if you are a newer player, maybe doing a few steps on a banner like this is something you might want to do. But again, it really comes down to if you want these characters and if you want some of the fillers. If you don't, then you can skip this banner without even batting an eye. I recommend at least doing the first step if you have a decent amount of orbs saved up, especially if you are a newer player, when your main focus is just to get characters, whether they're good or bad, you just want to get them, especially with characters like this that are human characters. They are definitely going to have a Senkamon stage in the future, especially that Kugo, because currently he is the only human character with Quincy Killer, and I doubt we're going to see that many more in the future. That being said, I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you are summoning a banner like this, good luck. Hope you get what you want. Personally for me though, I'm only going to be doing the first step, and then it's an easy skip until end of month. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.